Good morning, Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today is Friday, June 2nd. I'm Rory Wheeler.
And I'm Jenny Patson. Welcome back to the Bravecast.
We want to start off this broadcast by highlighting Miss DeMilt's Period 6 fashion design class.
These students were able to showcase their hand machine sewing skills to create unique 4-layer quilts.
Students took the initiative to make these quilts so that they could later be donated to shelters to be used as infant and child blankets.
These quilts look absolutely amazing. You all should be very proud of your hard work and the great cause you've contributed to.
Absolutely, Jenny. And speaking of great students, we also want to highlight a freshman, Sarek Smith. Since the beginning of the year, Sarek has continued to spread joy and kindness around the halls of Manalapan.
Outside the classroom, Sarek can be found giving out hellos, good mornings, and how are yous to not only the people that he knows, but simply anyone that he feels needs the extra boost of happiness for the day.
Inside the classroom, he is admired by Mr. Russ and his classmates for his incredible memory of history and his constant willingness to engage in group discussions within his Spanish class.
Thank you for being a great role model for our school community, Sarek. And now, Braves, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by baseball team member Jacob Schwinger.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the hardworking players and coaches who showed resilience, teamwork, and passion throughout the season. And now to the Bravecast Culture, Respect, Walk and Talk segment with Lead for Diversity member Emma Braverman and our principal, Mr. Curry.
This year, our students and staff have worked collectively to build our school's culture of respect. It's important to remember all the hard work that each and every single one of us put together, making Manalapan much stronger and accepting than the beginning of the school year. Mr. Curry, there have been so many amazing accomplishments this year at Manalapan that deserve recognition, but are there any students in particular you would like to acknowledge?
Well, I do agree with you. There are a lot of things to celebrate academically and through extracurricular activities, and luckily, next Tuesday, we get to celebrate a number of our seniors at Senior Academic Awards on June 6th, and then we'll celebrate our Senior Athletic Awards on June 13th. On top of that, there's a number of other things that I want to recognize. So right before our Memorial Day break, we had a number of students who donated blood at our annual blood drive, and I want to thank Jaden Lieb for helping drive that as well. He did a tremendous job. I also want to recognize our Lead for Diversity students because they did a tremendous job this year really driving that culture of respect in this building, and they did a tremendous job, so I want to thank all of them for that. I also want to recognize a junior. His name is Sai Ganti. He recently just raised over $1,800 for International Huntington's Association, so I want to recognize him as well.
We've had so many great discussions this year, but to close off the last walk and talk, is there any messages you would like to share with our student body?
Absolutely. Senior class, just enjoy your last 3 weeks. Your senior week is going to be starting next Monday, June 5th. It's a tremendous week. Please maximize your time. Enjoy your senior trip. The senior week finalizes with the senior prom on June 9th, so just enjoy that moment as well. And then it culminates with graduation on June 22nd. So maximize your last 3 weeks here and really enjoy being a Brave. And then finally, to the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, if you get an opportunity to speak to a senior, just ask them how fast your high school career goes. Finish strong this year, but take some time over the summer to reflect upon what you've accomplished so far and then what you want to do to maximize the rest of your academics and your extracurricular activities here as a Brave for your final 1, 2, or 3 years, whatever grade you're in.
Thank you, Mr. Curry and Emma, for once again another fantastic walk and talk. With more exciting news, the Save Club is excited to share another update on their adopted lemur, Pompeia. Pompeia now lives in a happy family of 3 with her daughter Cornelia and her new female baby Minerva, that she gave birth to on March 19th.
After Pompeia gave birth, she had to be separated from Cornelia for a couple of weeks, but now that the family is reunited, they are happier than ever, spending every day playing and bonding.
The Save Club is also happy to announce that this Saturday, June 3rd, they will be partnering with the Manalapan Environmental Commission to assist with their native plant sale at the Manalapan Rec Center.
Between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., come to the Dreyer Pavilion, as these plants can be the perfect addition for your own garden because of their sustainability and environmental friendliness.
That sounds great. I can't wait to check it out myself.
I'm glad to hear that, Rory. Another great event that is coming up is the Manalapan High School Alumni Career Day on Tuesday, June 6th.
That's right. If you aren't sure what career path is right for you, but are considering going into a hands-on field, on this day you can explore a wide range of career opportunities and the pathways you can take in order to succeed in these types of jobs.
If you are interested in signing up, use the Google form posted to your counselor's Google Classroom.
Moving on to senior news, the next step in the college application process is to now fill out and submit your senior graduation audit.
To send your final high school transcript to your college or university and to participate in senior week activities, you must complete and submit your senior graduation audit in SCORE, which is listed in your account under Surveys. You must be logged into your SCORE account to complete your audit.
With any questions, stop by the guidance office to speak with Miss Yee. And now, from the front of the school, this past Wednesday, Dylan Devine and Stephen Russo filmed the weekly Bravecast Sports Report.
Dylan Devine, Steve Russo here outside of Manalapan High School. And this week in Manalapan Sports, we have one topic and one topic only to discuss for this week, boys lacrosse. Our boys lacrosse team faced off against Rancoast Valley last Friday and beat them 9-8 in overtime fashion to get their first ever state playoff victory.
And that game ended in bedlam, chaos. Jake Schatz with the overtime winner, biggest goal of his life to send their team to the next round, give their team the first ever state playoff win. I mean, what does that do for a player's confidence to score such a big goal?
Yeah, it does tremendous things. He's going to remember this point in his career for the rest of his life. And also, this really opens the door for more boys lacrosse players to come into this program and help this team to improve. And you never know, this team might be the number one team in the next coming years.
And that's what you will build up for, is to build a program to be the number one seed. And we see it with girls lacrosse too, Devine. They're building up their program. Lacrosse might be a mainstay for Manalapan for years to come. It's an upcoming sport in the school. I can't wait to see the future of this program.
Yeah, me too. And we'll also talk about them next week and the rest of the spring sports. And now, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Dylan and Steven. With more sports information, there will be a brief meeting on Monday, June 5th during lunch in D207 for any students who are interested in playing field hockey next year.
For anyone attending, please plan on arriving at the beginning of the lunch period. Reach out to Coach Andrews with any questions or concerns.
Going back to our previous broadcast, the Baked Goods fundraiser that the National Honor Society held 2 weeks ago was a great success.
These students raised an incredible $1,852 for the International Huntington's Association.
Junior, Cy Gonti, had organized the fundraiser. Having put in hours of planning and collaborating with Mrs. Samuel, we were all extremely impressed with your ultimate dedication that they used to pull this fundraiser off.
Another junior that we want to recognize is Isabella Peters. Isabella is a talented and passionate competitive dancer.
She dances 5 to 6 days a week and even uses any free time she has to help coach young students at her dance school. She has shown her dedication day in and day out to better her skills, not only in dance, but also in all of her classes.
It is so impressive how you dedicate your time to helping others.
Absolutely. Keep up the great work. And speaking of dancing, I heard you participated in a group performance with your Italian class at International Day 2 weeks ago.
I did, and it was such a fun experience. International Day this year was a huge success. While I was there, I was also able to speak with some students to hear about their own experiences during this event. Let's take a look at some of their responses. 2 weeks ago, Manalapan High School hosted International Day. International Day is an annual event created to share foods and traditions from a variety of cultures with our school community. Students are invited to create a dish from their heritage to be shared with other attendees or to create a performance dedicated to their culture. What has been your favorite part of International Day?
Performing for everybody and everyone coming together as a community.
I really enjoyed seeing the students in their costumes and the vibe and how everybody's excited.
The fact that we have an art exhibit now so that everyone can represent their own artwork.
I think the best part is the dancing and it brings everyone together.
What was your favorite food from International Day?
The chicken parm was so good.
What new food did you try at International Day?
I tried the rainbow cookies. They were really good.
I tried the empanadas and they were really good.
Got this really cool dish. It had vegetables. They were sauteed and it tasted really nice. And I believe there was sausage in it, and I actually look forward to making it myself when I get home today.
What was your favorite performance today?
Luca, I think that's a very obvious answer. It has to be the Italian class. Forza Free!
Honestly, I think my favorite performance today was my performance. I'm singing No Fuimos Nada by El Compa R.
The bachata dance, it's very impressive that kids these age could learn to do such a complicated dance in such a short amount of time.
To attend International Day next year, make sure to stay enrolled in a world language class. Now, here's Cindy Chaco to hear about a mural painted by our RLA art students.
Students from Mr. Berger's Period 1 RLA art class came together to paint a beautiful art piece in the SAC office. After months of brainstorming, outlining, and painting, the artwork is finally ready to be seen. Can you tell me a little about what the RLA program is and what your students have recently been working on?
Yeah, so the RLA program is a program at Manalapan High School and contains many of the district's most talented and innovative students. We most recently finished a mural for Miss Malachi's room, and she asked us to paint a tree, and the students got to design it and execute it.
What was the process like creating this piece of artwork?
First, we kind of talked with Miss Malachi. She wanted to do a tree in here. We chose light colors because that kind of represents relaxation.
Why do you think it is important to paint murals in our school?
I think it definitely adds more character. It kind of showcases the creativity.
What was the hardest part of this project?
Probably blending out everything.
What is the message that you want the school to understand after all the hard work you put into this mural?
I want people who come into this room to feel welcome and to feel safe.
Does the RLA program have any future projects planned?
We plan to possibly create more murals over the summer.
What an outstanding job to all the students who worked on this art piece. This painting is a great addition to the SAC office. Recognize this accomplishment as a constant reminder to your dedication and teamwork that helped to make this painting come to life. This has been Sydney Chaco. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sydney. What a beautiful mural. Hey guys, it's Jacob. I'm back on Bravecast. As we approach to the end of the school year, it's important to end on a positive note. Starting strong is good, but finishing strong is epic. Robin Sharma. It's important that we all finish the school year in a strong and positive manner. We can do this by working hard and maintaining our cultural respect. Happy Friday. Today's an A-Day. Go out there, be brave, have a great weekend, Braves, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!